Hello and welcome to Nathan's Garage, still on Flora. Please forgive my filming, which is all over the place at the moment. We're having a nightmare with a gang of kids, teenagers on bikes that have decided to park themselves on the corner of our house, about 10 feet away from the corner of our house. And there's up to 30 of them and it's a nightmare. This past weekend was especially bad and a few neighbours are getting involved now finally. But it's just taking my mind, it's making me very frustrated, and it's taking my mind off this and just it has me all over the place. So I'm a bit scatty on filming. We are still making progress forward, that's good, but I say my coverage may be a little bit all over the place. And on that note, let's get on. So I figured it only take me a few minutes to see if we can use this, and this would be better to use. So we'll go back to our tried and true method of garden dirt, block of wood and a big lump hammer. Wouldn't mind a bigger piece of material, but I don't seem to have one, so we'll go in the dirt. Okay, let me look at the shape of the other one and let's see. Okay, so this area here is flat. Jesus. Okay, that's that. Trees are strong. Trees are very strong. If you guys don't know the story, it was a tree that grew up in between the front bumper and the car and just pushed this in. So, right, we need that. I think we need some flat surface now, an edge. Ooh, will that work? Brick. So let's play with a brick now. Okay, actually, this, that needs to be off the edge. What about there? Oh, that could work, that could work. Edge of step. Maybe good with that. Okay, piece of wood. Now, needs to be more flat like that. I'm going to take this return off. I'll take some of its strength away. Okay, back in here. Okay, This needs to be flatter here. Well, look at that. Well, the reason why I put the fenders on is because I need a little bit of inspiration. Wrestling around with a very, very bent front valance and a very bent hood, which has been welded on, and trying to make it fit and make the latch work properly. That's been a very frustrating today. I'm on to the point of relief cuts, and we'll see how that works, most likely Monday now. But it's nice to be able to see how much the 2-inch narrowed beam sets the wheels in. That's very cool. Very, very cool. One other thing I did in the window aperture itself, did the red oxide primer, which is an anti-rust thing, and then some kind of like exo rust red enamel paint that I had on the shelf. So doesn't matter that it's red, because it's going to be behind the window seal anyway. Come out, probably give it another coat. It's Friday now, over weekend, making sure those drain holes are very, very clear. So yeah, so didn't really need it on the side, but there's odd nicks and bare metal, you know, every now and then, so why not? So yeah, so that'll protect what's behind the rubber seal. And she is looking very cool. She is looking very cool indeed. Now I remember why I bought her about 2 months early. Cheap, but also among the best patina I've ever seen. It really is so good. Oh my god, wants to do the Poppy's patina satin coating on it. Yeah, it's gonna look great. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to drop it down and see where this beam's set. I have no idea where this beam is, so we shall see. Right, hood is fitted. Now, top side, I'm gonna play around with the height towards the end. I slit the sides because it is all over the place. Now the top, the fitment isn't great, but it's pretty good around the front, and I've got both parts of the latch working. So you've got the main latch that pulls the cable and the safety latch, which is the button. They're both working. Right now we are on with putting 2 nutserts in those 2 front holes, because when the tree grew through, it just tore everything apart. So we're going to put nutserts in there, then that fender is fully fittable. Then we shall fit the fender on the other side, because it just is great. Oh yeah, I used the new fender. I couldn't make that thing fit, and I just didn't like the way it was kind of dished in and it fit better when it was dished in. It just looked weird. So I've bare metaled that, and I'll probably give it a hit with the solution, hydrogen peroxide, salt and white vinegar to rust it up a bit. I'll get some more of the almond paint tomorrow, paint that on, see if we can age it. One thing I did as well, so this is fully painted. This is the closeout to the engine bay. Paint isn't perfect, but this is going to be getting a heat reflective tape on one side. It's going to be getting kill mat and probably other types of noise insulation on the inside of things. So yeah, so we still need to torque the body to pan bolts, and it's been good having it in the air, can lie underneath and just ponder routes for fuel and water. But yeah, job right now is getting this fender fully fitted. Here Flora is in her most constructed state in my ownership. So everything is just dry fit, all fenders are on, all riv nuts are made, all, you know, fender bolts that pulled out because of rust are now riv nutted. Been round the apertures again with it got wire wheeled and OSFO'd about 6 times, so we got a red oxide in there, and then some sort of Rust-Oleum Rustex, so paint, something like that, I don't know. And then, so the back's in, we had to put a riv nut in there. Need to repair the actual fender as well. The hole's a bit rusted out, but I thought, stick it on for now. Body's tightened down. It was like 10 pound-feet. Which is insane. So it's just like a double wrist click, really. But yeah, oh, look at that, look at that. I love how they're sunk in at the front. Yeah, I guess we better get her down. There we go, she is on the ground. This is a car that I've been wanting to build since 1989. My very first issue of Volksworld magazine, I bought in 1989. And this is pretty much the first Beetle that I've owned. So obviously front's got to come down, no gas tank or anything in, but I mean, gas tank doesn't weigh a lot. Gas does weigh some, but it's still got to come down considerably. Obviously an engine in the back that is going to bring that down. So body bolts are all done. Oh, I have to do the 2 front mounts actually. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. So this is the new apron. Those are the relief cuts to make this work. Then obviously an engine in the back. It's gonna bring it down. Then, like I showed you guys before, cover is there in the exterior parts paint booth, not the exterior car paint booth. We got riv nut in there. All the apertures are painted. Like I said before, got to do some clips on the inside of the CV joints. Inside, nothing's reacted. Paint is all good. So we're going to do kill mat. Figure out a cover. Oh, damn it! I just put my hand in it. Got to figure out a cover for the firewall. We need to get some poppies patina on it now. That's going to be the next step. God, looks so cool. We are set up. It's 8-1, so obviously I got this from Home Depot, there's no 8s. So it's 50-50 between the clear and the matte, and then the one part is the reducer. So obviously I'm doing 4-2.5 to get the overall 8-1. And we're set up, these are all acetone first, then wax and grease remover, which was really interesting because a lot more stuff came off with the wax and grease remover after I'd acetoned them, and I was very surprised about that. I'm going to do window apertures as well, so this has all been wiped a lot. Going to do the scuttle, and I'm going to do the tops of here. Need a bit more time to clean up those bits. And I'm going to do the rear fenders on the car, because why not? And it's later in the day, so it's starting to cool down a bit, so temperature should be what they like it to be. Okay, game on. Okay, so it's mixed. The matte is noticeably more matte. Gloves are on. Let's have a go. A lot of stuff comes off this application pad. That's disappointing. Like, it's not like perfectly smooth because that would affect the look. Okay, well, here's what it is. I hope that's okay. Don't really know. Okay. Who knows? Okay, next fender. I don't mind actually. No, don't fall. Completely forgot about breathing apparatus, so that's that. You know what, the way it covers it could actually do, I think, a second coat if needed. Definitely a lot of lint coming off, surprising amount of lint coming off this application pad. I hope this is the application pad and not something else. Do not drop it. Do not drop the pad. Missed some bits over here. Now they're done. I have no idea how this is going to come out, but it's been pretty simple so far. You can definitely douse it. I mean, I did not mix a lot of this product at all, and yeah, I think this could do a lot more. I actually don't want this to drip inside on this one. Do not drip. Okay. And then it says like for repairs and stuff you can like wet sand. So I figured I'd get all this done at the same time. Okay, so I mean, it's on. I mean, it's going to be matte. So, am I going to see any difference? Oh, that's not good. Okay, just wiped over some drips. So, yeah, so it's matte anyway. So, are we going to be able to see any difference? I suppose it'll feel different. Very intrigued. So, if I want to do a second coat, which I may, it's 24 hours, and then I have to scuff it and clean it again. So maybe this grey Scotch-Brite. So done this whole scuttle, that's all done, and done the aperture and like that close out there. Want to do a bit more work here to clean it up and get it a bit more uniform. This window opening's done, window opening's done. So I can actually like fit glass, and if I wanted to like wash the car before I do an overall coat, I could, without messing up the inside as well. So yeah, okay. Kind of exciting. It's definitely been, I don't know, it's been such a weird day today. I've like seen the car take shape and get built up. It's just such a rush that even though it's only a dry fit, which I had to do, still don't want to pull it apart. Every fibre in my body was so resistant this morning to pulling it apart and getting this done. Because I don't know why this felt like such a small job. But it's not, obviously. It's huge. So yeah. That means possibly tomorrow the fenders could go on for the last time. Possibly. We'll see. You know, I really do like cleaning montages, and I never do them. I'm just very aware that I don't want this car to be wet. Dry for the rest of its life. So instead of power washing it and filling up the front A-pillars, it's getting a rather tedious wipe down with pine sol. I've also got all the new paint inside, and I'm just paranoid about that staying nice. Just like one bit at a time. Yeah. Kind of good for my emotionally frustrating day. It's not been a frustrating day, I just frustrated myself. Well, at least the inside of the car is going to smell great. This is still bent. I still have to straighten that steering mount. I'm putting off building the steering column because I don't really know how to do it. I'm hoping that J-Bug's wiring instructions are as comprehensive as they think they are, because I pulled all the wiring out now. I have nothing to follow old wiring wise. So brake fluid has leaked there obviously, so I think what we'll do is probably 320 it I think it may just be getting that black rust paint stuff. It's weird the things you put off, just weird. Getting better. Definitely getting better. Okay, just got a little bit on that side to do now, and that'll be it for today. And mosquitoes think I'm candy. I'd say that is a damn fine improvement. Sanded some of that down. I'll probably get a wire brush to try and get all the nooks and crannies in there tomorrow. But yeah, it's come up better than I thought actually. So I'll take the tape off tomorrow, clean everything. I may even do like that red oxide rust primer on that so I don't get like overspray everywhere and just paint it on. We'll see. We shall see. I'll see if I need to do anything to like neutralize it or anything like that first. But yeah, that's really good. I like how clean that is. And on that semi-victorious, completer than it should be note, if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.